You know I can't sit still, even if I'm contemplating death at this point. My family, we've had a lot of trauma in my family over the years, and so humor is a really great defense mechanism. I am in one of my vans. I'm in the 95 van. I think I mentioned it in the last video, but I'm thinking about taking it and going camping. Maybe this weekend, maybe this next week or something. It's had some issues with missing, so it probably needs plugs and wires. I have plugs and wires over there in the pickup truck in the toolbox right there. And so, but I've got the engine cover off, and so I'm gonna play mechanic again today since I'm not doing anything but sitting around, hoping that I can go back to work at some point or do something that makes money. So I figured I'd replace plugs and wires. So let's get to it. All right, so here's the engine bay of my 95 van. It's a little bit different engine cover, or injector cover. I think this is still a throttle body. It certainly looks like a throttle body. I'm not seeing fuel rails anywhere. So I haven't taken that off. Don't really need to do this, but you can see the spark plugs are down here along the sides of the engine on both sides. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get my fat arms back up in there and get all these plugs off, because those ones way in the back look like they're gonna be a pain in the rear. These ones right here should be just easy enough. So anyway, let's try it. Okay, so I got the first two front plugs on, and those were definitely the hardest. I think the next three are gonna be these. You can see the wires getting my fat little hand back in there on that one. I don't know if you could see it or not. You can see the fresh wire going down there. And anyway, get my fat little hand back in there. It was a pain in the ass on both sides, but I got it. So I'm gonna move on to so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so 1, 3, 5, 7 on this side. So we're gonna move on to cylinder 3, and then I'll do these 3, I think, this time, and then I'll concentrate on the others. Well, my fat hand may have beaten me on this one. I've got the wrench in there. It's on the spark plug. It's in. The new spark plug is in, but I can't get the wrench off. So I can get it put all back together and get it tightened down in there. So I've called my sister to come over and try to get her little skinny hand in there. We'll see whether or not that works. I'll keep trying here in a minute. I'm sure there's something I haven't tried yet, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I got my hat off. Anyway, I got the wrench off. I just put the plug in on cylinder number 5. But I want to show you guys what I'm doing here. Hold on. Okay, yes, I do know the firing order of Chevy 350 engines. It's okay, I don't know it right now. Anyway, but you never want to replace spark plugs and just take all the wires off, because then you might lose track of where you are. Because the what's it called? The distributor's not marked. If you know what you're doing, there's research on the internet you can do, and it comes up pretty quickly. But anyway. So what I'm doing is, as each plug wire I take off, I put a plug in, take a plug wire off, come over here to the back of the Caprice, and I measure out the plug wires. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3. This will be my 4th plug wire, and I'm matching out the length. So this one is the same length as the one I just took off. So we're going to take that one. Now, as I take one away, I leave one behind. So that way I know what I'm doing, or where I'm at in the project. So the other thing is, this is the top of the distributor, goes to the coil. I will replace that last. Check this out. When I pulled this one off, it was just covered in rust. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. See that? Look inside there. Water or something got up in there. Maybe that's why it was missing so bad. I don't know. I'm gonna clean that up. Alright, this side's all done. 3 more, we're done on the other side. Alright, 8 plug wires, 8 spark plugs. I guess I wanted you guys to be here for this one. This is the coil wire. Oh my god, did it need plugs and wires though. Let me tell you now how bad. There's that one. Wind it up underneath these. Put it right on top of that one. Everything's clicked in place. See how she runs. feel a miss. The next one's gonna be to take her out on a run and like actually see how she's doing. So it was under load that she was kind of missing a little bit, so okay, let me get her button back up and then I'll take her out. Okay, it's out and I am driving it here in a second. Let's look. Looks like we got storms coming again, but let's go check out the van. I don't know. That rattling is one of the center caps are loose. Oh yeah, it spun the wheels a little bit just now. Oh. All right, hold on. Let me get to the gate and we'll get out on the road. Okay, we're gonna do a slow takeoff, not a fast one. See how she reacts. Close this window so you guys can hear me. So far, so good. We're up to 45. Ooh, look at that. Storm coming. Just shifted. We're up to 50. She's not acting like she's got a problem, so that's really good. Usually she wouldn't be running smooth right about now. And she's still acting like she's got a little bit of a miss. Could be an oxygen sensor. I don't know. We'll get her out on the highway at 65, see what she does. All right, let's do a quick assessment here. Nobody behind me? Okay. So we're gonna come to, service engine soon light. Not sure what that means. All right. Ready? Gotta floor it. We're shifted. There's 65. There's 70. So I don't know what the service engine soon light is, but that's all right with me. So now we'll just cruise on over to my brother's apartment at like 60, 65 or something like that. See how she does in cruise control. Gotta turn on the cruise control. Oh, it's working. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. We cruised over here. It was only about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles, but no missing of any kind. No running rough. She's not running rough now. You know, she's running pretty good. So, I think I showed you guys this. There's the lights in the back there. You know, and everything on this one. The other one was a little different. So, and then the interior lights light up in the center. Let's see here, and you light those up like this. There you go. I got one that needs to be replaced here, but you know, if she's gonna be a camper van, she's gonna be a good camper van. I've got the bed laying down right now. I was gonna go back there and try it, but we got a nice little thunderstorm coming here, so I'm gonna duck inside and wait for it to pass, and then probably maybe go on a little bit of a longer road trip. So not a camping trip, but today I might take it for about an hour south, an hour come back north or something like that. So that's it. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna close this video because I'll probably close it later. coming into the town of Italy, Texas, or Italy, Texas. If you're from Texas, it's pronounced Italy. This town doesn't really have too much of anything in it. It's just really meant for the citizens, but either that building or this one coming up right here with the, I think right here with the police in it, or it might not be that one. It might be this one right here. One of those three buildings was an interurban stop for the Texas Electric Railway back in the 1940s, all the way up till 48. So there used to be an interurban railroad that would come down from Denison, which is up along the Red River, pass through Dallas, and go all the way down to Waco. And Waxahachie and Italy were both stops on the railway. So this is actually one of the stops. That street over there actually is the street, and that it passed on, and it still has tracks in it. Right here, as we come up to this red light, there used to be the Katy Railroad used to run through here. So this little hump right here is the old Katy right-of-way, and you can kind of see it heading that way. You can still see a little signal box right there. So, but yeah, this is little Italy, Texas. Not much going on out here, except going to the local convenience store to pick up some pizza or something for Saturday night. And they're definitely Trump supporters out here. So anyway, let's see, a little snow cone place coming up. I don't know. They've done some work out here recently and kind of have improved the place a little bit. So if you come up here a little ways to the highway, that's actually 35E that we're coming up on right now. There's a McDonald's up here, and a Jack in the Box, a Sonic now, and and there's a Love's truck stop here. There didn't used to be a Love's truck stop up here, but they put it in. It actually opened up, I think, about 6 months ago, if I remember correctly. So anyway, I'm gonna pull in there because I got to go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna put a little go-go juice in the van here and try to head on somewhere else. So we're just checking it out, making sure it's running all right today. See if it's going to be a good little van to go camping in. Listen, she did all right. So we went like, 70 miles. It was probably more than that. It was probably like 80 miles, 80, 90, almost 100 miles a day. Van did great. So ran 70, 80 miles an hour, no problem. So we're good. I might go camping. I don't know. I got to make up a list of all the things I need to try to figure it out. So that may be the next video. Anyway, that's it. Keep your side up. See you guys down the road.